to talk about. He's doing really well with the bat in his hands early on in his professional career. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me today. Jim, what do you make of his work so far?
He's been really impressive to me. And look, we knew this guy had talent. I mean, obviously, you have to have talent to get drafted. You have to have talent to get to Double-A. But, you know, the pitching's different in Double-A. At this point, it's not just guys who have stuff. They have guys who can have quality secondary pitches and throw them for strikes. So you can't just, go up there, grip it and rip it and look for a mistake. And you could see this every day watching this guy. He's got a good approach at the plate. He's swinging at strikes. He's letting bad pitches go by. He's not getting fooled by off-speed pitches. He's got a plan at the plate, and he's executing it. You can see that this guy's clearly working hard every day to get better.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Your Hartford Yard Goat.
Jack Weinkoop will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent, one good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that.
Now to bat, Chase Ace is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Bounce to first, scooped up.
Go,
Get. Time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate is Manny Melendez.
Batting second, the center fielder, Manny.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Next to hit is Manny Melendez, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Chase Ace. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in is Chase Ace. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third.
Come on, get out.
He is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just...
So next to hit is Chase Ace. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
3.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Yard Goats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jack Weinkoop with his 4th win this season. baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Rollison, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Next, it'll be Chase Ace.
The second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Doyle is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So now here is Jeff Sims. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. At the plate now is Chase Ace. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Arauz ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0. And he's safe. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franchy Cordero. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Everybody has back.
Stepping up is Chase Ace.
The batter number
First pitch on its way.
Second baseman. Chase.
Bases are empty, one man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is pulled into right. Marquez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
He got that one.
Your attention, please.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Chase Ace. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
All right, make your turn. Go two.
First, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants three.
Slide.
But he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franchy Cordero, singled in his last at-bat. 1-1, right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're...
Next up is Nick Longy, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Next, here is Chase Ace. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Doyle is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Eight to 3 is today's final. The Sea Dogs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Notches his 3rd win of the year.
14 men on base.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up
go.
next.
Your Hartford Yard Goat.
Ball 4.
Into the box, Chase Ace. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. So here is Nick Longy. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Popped him up. Ace moving to his left. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the... Stepping in next, Chase Ace. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Next to bat will be Jeter Downs. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-2. Runners going. Hit well on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Digging in will be Nick Longy. Flew out last time up.
First baseman.
The 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Chase Ace. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly.
Run it out,
and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff Sims. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So the next to bat will be Brian Servant. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. As a look, now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So now into the box is Chase Ace. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Nick Longy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Up next, Manny Melendez. Comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now into the box, Chase Ace. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game like
cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Mucha sal de los que hablan con la L que hacen toda hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda free con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuesto en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la echo mi espejo muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach and 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wait pa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, turn the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. But beat, I hate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies on Cali, yeah, boy.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kate Cavalli, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, here is Chase Ace. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, way to swing the bat. Smoke that.
Next to dig in, Nick Decker. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. So now here is Johnny Pareda looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Johnny Pareda.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. And now here is Chase Ace. He singled in his first AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in next, Rhett Wiseman worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here's a high pop-up. Ace calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit, Chase Ace. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Dudley Adams grounded out in his last at-bat.
Dudley Adams.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Chase Ace flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Portland Sea Dogs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
No errors. They left 6.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cole Henry is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip.
Now it'll be Chase Ace.
The second baseman. Chase Ace.
First pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the 1st out. And now Chase Ace. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hard hit towards center. Marte is there, 2 gone. So stepping in is Chase Ace. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. But taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet. So now to the plate, Ian Sagdahl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Stepping in once again is Chase
The batter,
Ace.
number 50, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Marte is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Ready now is Jeremy De La Rosa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So next to bat will be Chase Ace.
Second baseman. Chase.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center.
Go on,
and that's
go
into the gap.
Come on,
It
go
should
hard.
be
You're
extra
scoring.
bases.
Go hard.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Next to bat will be Jeter Downs. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the runner's on his way home. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Sea Dogs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Covey earns his first win of the season.
14 men on base.
Harrisburg find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Next to stand in is Chase Ace, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And that's in there for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they get the double play at third. So 1 run here on 3. And stepping in, Chase Ace. He singled first time up. He's set and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next up, Chase Ace.
The batter number 50.
From the stretch. Downs gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duarte will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And now in the box, Jake Knoll. He bounced out last time up.
Third baseman, Jake.
Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate here is Chase Ace. He flew out in his last debut. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Blaze Jordan. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
De La Rosa is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And they get the double play. Now at the plate is Jeremy De La Rosa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. ball game comes to a close 3-1. Leading the first.
Jonathan, he's shown us what he can do against pitchers' mistakes at this level. As he rises up the ladder towards the majors, those mistake pitches are going to get fewer and farther between, maybe 1 or 2 per week even.
Yeah, especially if you're a star, you get pitched around more and more. He's already starting to see some of that at the minor league level because he is maybe the best hitter on his team, especially with the way he's been swinging the bat right now. So it's taking advantage of those opportunities, learning when to expand the zone a little bit without getting out of your approach. So if you see a pitch that you know you can drive, you don't miss it. This is such a game of failure. If you go 1 out of 3, you're a Hall of Fame player. That means you're failing 67% of the time. He seems to understand that. So even if it's a 4-for-4 game, if it's an 0-for-4 game, he's the same guy when he gets to the ballpark the next day.
She's a plastic Cleopatra on a throne of ice. She's a hemophiliac with a dying.
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Portland Sea Dogs. Harrisburg attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Zach Gross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to draft.
Now to bat, Josh Rowan.
Batting third. The third baseman.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Rowan.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Striding in is Chase Ace.
Batting third. The second baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Number 6 over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Josh Rowan, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Next, it'll be Chase Ace. Flew out 15. Last time up.
Second baseman, Chase Ace.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side.
All right, hold on.
With it.
Come on,
and
come on,
the inning
come on,
will
come on.
end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Next to hit is number 6. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
6.
This one's down to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. At the plate now is Dudley Adams, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Right side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Stepping up is Chase Ace. He bounced out last time up. This is pulled into right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Next up is Ian Sagdahl. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. in time to first, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Chase Ace, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franchi Cordero. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So here is Chase Ace. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. High in the air into shallow left center. Adams is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Harrisburg Senators led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jackson Rutledge earns the win, his second.
17 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Portland Sea Dogs. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Portland Sea Dogs.
Matt Hall starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping in next, Rhett Wiseman. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but first pitch on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here.
Digging in will be Jeremy De La Rosa, and they're runners at the corners now. The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So the next to bat will be Chase Ace. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. But right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out. Into the box, Chase Ace.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Blaze Jordan, grounded out in his last at-bat.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Blaze Jordan becomes out number 2 this inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So now into the box is Chase Ace. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Up next, Jordy Barley. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So striding in to start the ninth
Leading
is
up for the
Chase
Sea
Ace.
Dogs,
And they could use
the
a
second
spark
baseman,
from him here.
Chase
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough 7-2, the final score this afternoon. To the win.